Hello, we are on day 7 of Windows Phone Developer Camp. In this lesson, we will explain Application Bar. Application Bar enables to the users with quick access to an application's most common functionality. The default application bar is a row of icon buttons and open with an ellipsis icon. So let's take a look at our emulator. Yes. To Office application, to see application bar, the Office application includes only application bar buttons, like these new and search application bar buttons. So Office application does not include application menu item. So as you can see, application menu item in calendar application, like this, clicking the ellipsis icon. Settings is a menu item, and today need and move is application bar buttons. So maybe if application bar has all application bar buttons, or only application menu items, or both of them. This means that you can add one or more text-based menu items to your application bar. Why do you choose this? Or an application bar button or an application menu item? If you add a menu item to your application bar, the menu items are usually used for application actions that are less frequently used, or actions that are difficult to determine with an icon. Yes, just about the difficulties about determine your actions to your application. If you add menu items to your application bar, first time they aren't shown till the user clicks the ellipsis, like this. Okay. Application bar enables the developers to use only 4 application bar buttons on the application bar. You can say, why 4 application button? Why? Only you can. It's true. It only comes from clearly user design. Just comes with clear user experience. So only you can put 4 application bar buttons on your application bar. There's on the other hand, there is no limitation about application bar menu items. So what about the application bar development? How I can add application bar on my Windows Phone application? There are 2 ways to add your application on application. There are 2 ways to add your application bar on your application. First, using XAML, just on XAML. This is the easiest way, I think. Yes. The second way only use code behind. So which way you must choose? The easiest way to create an application bar is using XAML. The old SDK in Windows Phone 7.5 comes with a page template that contains the XAML code for a sample application bar commented out. While create simple modifies, like change application bar button's name or changing the URI icon or buttons, you can achieve a great application bar button. In new SDK now in Windows Phone 8, application bar comes with a sample code commented out on page template using only C# or Visual Basic. This means it's only code behind. So we're gonna create a empty project, then you can see what I'm saying in here. So when you choose this method to create an application bar, yes, if you want to dynamically modify the text or icons at runtime, should create application bar using code behind, using C# or Visual Basic. This is the important point of what you want. If you want to dynamically and if you want to modify your application bar, you should choose code behind. On the other hand, or your application bar that contains static data, you can choose only XAML. Imagine that you have a web service that provides you XAML data about your dynamically menu, and you want to bind your menu with the data. So this is the time to use only code behind. Yeah. Another significant thing is modify the application bar button icons. Okay, let's start with creating an empty project for adding an application bar to your Windows Phone application. So I'm gonna create a Windows Phone application, and I'm choosing Windows Phone app, and I'm creating Windows Phone app 1. Okay. So as we talked about before, the application bar in new SDK comes with code behind, sample code for building a localized application bar. Commented out, and you commented these codes in. It helps you create an application bar on code behind for your application. So I'm gonna create a application bar via code behind using these little codes. Yes, but firstly we will choose create an application bar using XAML. Okay, let's begin with our main page.xaml to create an application bar using XAML. Okay, I'm gonna plating this grid about argument grid commands plate, and I'm gonna add a little code from my old project. This is a sample code showing usage of application bar with XAML. I'm just gonna copy these codes because it's very simple and same on whatever page you want to add to your application. So I'm gonna explain how it works, and I commented in yes. I got an error about application bar is not recognized or not accessible, so I have to add a XML nest tag to use application page. Okay, I'm gonna add this tag. Sorry. Oh, I added the code second rank area, so I get an error. You must add this code, the second grid under the second grid text. So I'm copy and paste the code under the second grid tag. So we got added our application bar to our Windows Phone application. So as you can see in designer control, you can see your menu items and menu items bar or buttons. You can easily modify your items names and your item icons. So I'm gonna create a folder, image folder, to my application bar buttons icons. So I'm gonna create a new image folder, image, and I will add my image to this folder. The significant thing about your application bar button icons, you can easily access default Windows Phone icons using this path. C program files, Microsoft SDK's Windows Phone version 8.0, the icons dark. Let's go ahead this folder and see what they include. This folder, I'm gonna just copy this path and going to the Windows Phone icon start. Okay, as you can see, there are lots of icons for the application bar, many items. You can use these items icons on your application bar. These are the default items of Windows Phone. Okay, and you alternatively you can choose icons dark or light. Maybe you can say, when I'm choose dark or when I'm choose light icons, I'm usually use dark icons, because Windows Phone operating system automatically changes your icons, your dark icons, to light when the user change the settings, Windows Phone theme settings to dark theme. When the user use dark theme, your icons automatically change from operating systems. Okay, I'm usually use dark icons. So these are the flat icons for Windows Phone. And I'm gonna choose some of these icons for my application bar. So I'll choose these two items and these. Okay, I wanna my application bar has 3 application bar buttons. So let's copy these icons to our image folder on our application. Paste it. Okay, add .png, edit .png, and I want to change its name to files.png. Okay. You can determine your application bar buttons icons relative path on this area, like this. front/image/list png, not list png. I'm gonna change this name to add.png, and you can now see your application bar icon on the design control. Yes, and the second one, edit.png, and finally files.png. I'm gonna delete for item button, so okay. And how do you add application menu items to your application bar? You should open shell application bar menu item tags, and on these tags you can add your application menu items, and its property comes with tags, name, text, or create click event. You can use this area. Yes. To create application bar like this, shell application bar icon button, name, icon, URI, text, click, blah blah blah. But clicks we because of me copying this code, clicks not fired off. Now then we will create click event handler for this application bar button. Okay, menu click. You can change your menu bar button's name like this: add menu item, or edit menu item, sorry, menu application bar button, or favorites, like this. You can change your application bar button's name. Add, edit, and favs. Okay, I'm gonna create an click event for the button and also third button, and create click event. Okay, so we can change this click event. Okay, for application menu items, there's no main differences. There is usually same, but many items, many application bar buttons. So I'm gonna create and click event handler for this menu item. Click new event handler, and the second one. But before, I'm gonna change the name of this menu item. Settings, and for the first one, application. Sorry, the name of application menu items cannot include any space, so I'll change the space to underscore. Yes. And I will change its text, it new location. Sorry, new location. This is sample. You can add, type here what do you want. Settings. Okay. That's all. You have to create an application application bar for your application. It's really simple and just easy to modify, whether your application button icons or their names, or firing the click events. Let's look at our code behind. What we're gonna do, or in code behind. So I'll choose. I have choose the using XAML. So I'm gonna comment it out this area. Okay. In the second method, I will talk about creating application bar via code behind. So I've commented this code. Okay, as you can see, our click events created on our code behind main page.xaml. So you can create any actions in this area. So I'm gonna create a new page, and I want to go to new page via my first application bar button. When I click my first application bar button, I want to going to a new application page. So I'm going to create new application page from a sample. I'm choose Windows Form Portage page. Page 1.xaml. Okay, just simply create it for us. Okay, I'm using add click to navigate this page. So I'm gonna typing navigation service dot navigate method need URI and offset URI kind relative sorry okay, and I wanna navigate to page 1.xaml. Okay, so get an error. Okay, try to rebuild solution. Okay, rebuild will succeed. These are the all old errors about application. And let's try the emulator to see what we do about create an application bar. Yes. Okay, we can see our application bar and its application bar buttons and our application main items. Okay, so let's try to navigate page 1.xaml. So we got an error, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at navigation method. Okay, yes, we've forgot front slash. I added front slash. Okay, let's try again. Let's take a look. Can we navigate to page 1.xaml? Yes. Okay, we can navigate, but we can not any difference. There aren't any difference. Main page.xaml between main page 1.xaml. So I'm gonna create a difference between this page. This is the main page. And this is the second page. Okay. So you have to use float icons. This means white icons, not colorful. When the user change from theme from dark to light, these icons automatically change black icons on your application. Okay. What I'm saying in the settings menu, settings, yeah. When the user change the font theme to dark to light, your application bar buttons automatically change to dark icons like this. Let's start our application for phone app 1. Look at these. In here, this significant thing is you don't have to use colorful icons for application bar buttons. Okay, as you can see, application bar buttons not change its color, because maybe we can say foreground color white. Yes, this gives to application bar a limitation about device theme. When the device theme change the back dark to black, this gives the application bar a limitation about this. So this says don't change your color to dark. This is always use white icons for your application bar buttons. Foreground white. Yes, this was the most important thing when you create an application bar for your application. Okay, if we collapse this property foreground white, we're gonna see your application bar buttons change to dark icons. Okay, let's try with emulator. If you remember, I've changed the font theme to dark. Okay, as you can see, your application bar buttons and menu items now on black color. Okay, if you don't want this, you can add foreground white property, your application bar properties. Okay, and so what are the properties or application bar other properties? Background color. You can say your our color is a hexadecimal value. You can add here any default colors, Alice blue or aqua or bisque black, blah blah blah. If you if you don't add any color, the default color is, I think, black. Yeah, maybe default color is black. You can choose any default colors from here, and your application bar change its color. Okay, and the other property is visible. You can dynamically set on code behind your application bar when your application bar is visible or not visible. You can dynamically modify your application bar visibility via this property, and you can also modify use menu enable preview. Sometimes you can want your menu not enabled for the users, but some scenarios requires menu enable scenarios. When you require this situation, you can easily modify your application enability, changing is menu enable property true or false. Okay, another property I had remembered, mode property. What's mode property? Mode property enables to developers default using application bar default size or minimized size. When you change your mode minimized, your application bar appearance has only 3 ellipses like this, I think. Let's try it on our emulator. What the minimized size? Okay, as you can see, only 3 ellipses appearance on the shows on the screen for your application bar. This mode is minimized mode for your application bar. Okay, and let's see how we can add application bar for your Windows Phone application on Code Behind. Yes. I'm gonna comment out this area for creating new codes, and also this area commented out. Okay, and I'm open these codes for creating application bar via codes behind C# or Visual Basic. Okay, set the page application bar to a new instance of application bar. You're gonna create an application bar instance in here, application bar icon button, and you can create application icon buttons on this area, and you can set your application bar PNG like this assets app bar. These use standard div application Windows Phone application icons that I talked about before, these icons. Okay, you can set application button text, and you can finally you can add your application button to your application bar, and create a new menu item. Is same, I think. You can create a new instance of your application bar menu item like this, and you can add your application bar menu item to your application bar. Okay, let's comment it in this code and try it our emulator on phone application 1. Let's take a look at this application bar. Okay, like this, a menu item and one menu item bar button. Okay, I'm gonna change application bar button icon because we can't see icon button because of wrong missing path of icon buttons. So this project does not include assets app bar folder. So, oh yes, assets but not app bar, does not include app bar .res.png. So I'm gonna change this relative path to image /add .png, so we can see our application bar button icon on the screen. Oh, why we can choose? We can't see this icon for this time. Oh, I typed it wrongly. Image. Sorry. Okay. I wish we can see correctly. Yes. Loading. Okay, you can see. Add application bar button and menu item under it. Okay. Okay, that's all about application bar and how you can add application bar on your project, and what is the application bar button and application menu item. So how you can create via a code behind or just using XAML. Okay, thank you for watching.